Today, Barcelona faced Mallorca in the opening round of La Liga and won 3-0, with a stunning goal from Lamine Yamal and a show put on by the duo alongside Raphinha. The European media completely surrendered to Barca's performance. So stick around until the end of the video because I'm going to show you what the European newspapers had to say about this match. And at the end, I want to know your opinion too. To give you some quick context, even before the ball started rolling, the pre-match atmosphere was already tense. Mallorca provoked, tried to throw Barça off their game, and it was clear to everyone that this wouldn't be an easy match. But Barça came into the season hungry for titles, and it only took them 7 minutes to open the scoring. A perfect cross from Lamine Yamal, and Raphinha, who loves to step up in moments like this, headed it into the back of the net. A goal by a Brazilian, assisted by a youth academy gem. Their chemistry is on point. Mallorca even tried to fight back and created a good chance. But then came the controversy. A powerful long shot from Yamal was blocked by Railo with his head. He fell to the ground. But the play continued and Ferran Torres capitalized on the rebound to score the second. Mallorca was furious, complaining that the referee didn't stop the play. But the goal stood. And if that wasn't enough, the red cards came next. Barcelona'S brought Yamal down and got a second yellow, and shortly after, Muriqi hit goalkeeper Joan Garcia in the face. VAR checked it and off he went. 2 red cards that practically ended Mallorca's chances in the match. During halftime, there was even more drama. A member of Mallorca's coaching staff confronted Raphinha, upset over his celebration. Tensions were high, but on the pitch, the Brazilian answered the best way possible, being a protagonist. He created chances, nearly scored again, and showed leadership. And now, we have to talk about him again. Lamine Yamal, Barcelona's new number 10, just 18 years old, and playing like a seasoned veteran. He doesn't feel pressure, doesn't shy away, always wants the ball. In the second half, he took on defenders, created plays, and in stoppage time, produced the most beautiful moment of the night. Received the ball at the top of the box, took on the defender, and blasted it in for the third goal. A screamer that got everyone on their feet. Final score, 3-0. Away from home, with controversy, drama, provocation, and flair. The win puts Barça on 3 points alongside Villarreal and Rayo Vallecano. Mallorca, on the other hand, starts off in the relegation zone. But more than just the result, it was the performance that impressed, especially from Yamal and Raphinha, who showed once again that their connection is real. After the match, newspapers across Europe had plenty to say about all this. 1. Marca, Spain. Barcelona began their La Liga campaign with a 3-0 win away to Mallorca, in a match marked by pre-game provocations, intense protests during the 90 minutes, and a performance that once again highlighted how much the team's strength depends on the influence of Lamine Yamal and Raphinha. The 18-year-old, now wearing the legendary number 10, never hid, created the first goal with a perfect cross, was involved in the controversial second, and sealed it in style with a stunner in stoppage time, showing the maturity of a veteran in a young body and proving that Barça has a talent who could dominate European football over the next decade. 1. AS, Spain. At Saint-Moi, we saw a dominant Barça who, despite facing a fierce opponent, a hostile atmosphere, and refereeing that will be debated all week, made it clear that their individual quality remains their key weapon. The opening goal, born from the Yamal-Raphinha partnership, set the tone for how the Catalans intend to play all season. The second goal, though controversial, didn't stop Ferran Torres from scoring. And despite Mallorca's outrage, the ending was inevitable. Barcelona on top, crowned by a thunderous strike from Yamal that made this debut both a controversy-filled thriller and a showcase of quality, cementing La Liga's newest star. 1. Mundo Deportivo, Catalonia. Barça's debut was packed with emotion and debate. The visitors faced provocations, protests, and even conflict during halftime, when Raphinha was confronted by opposing staff. But at the end of the night, what stood out wasn't the refereeing or the tension. It was Lamine Yamal's rise as the present and future of the club. At just 18, he delivered key passes, created danger in every move, and capped the night with a world-class goal. He doesn't feel the weight of the number 10. He thrives on it. 1. Sport. Catalonia. If anyone still doubted that Lamine Yamal is the standout name of this generation, this match ended all doubts. From the opening minutes, he was the protagonist. First with a perfect assist to Raphinha, then with the shot that sparked controversy, and finally with an unstoppable goal in stoppage time. His performance went beyond stats, showing courage, decision-making, and maturity, leading the team in a hostile environment and turning a tense, heated game into his own personal showcase. 1. L'équipe, France. This debut had everything a football drama needs. Pre-game provocation, a referee under fire, 2 red cards that shaped the outcome, and above all, the emergence of Lamine Yamal as Barcelona's new technical leader. Calm, confident, and involved in every key moment, he capped his display with a phenomenal goal, while Raphinha, just as vital, showed this partnership might be the deadliest of the season. Even in controversy, Barca's winning identity remains intact. 1. Gazzetta dello Sport, Italy. The 3-0 scoreline may suggest a comfortable win, but the game in Palma de Mallorca was anything but easy. Barça had to assert their technical dominance in a fiery stadium, deal with a determined opponent, and handle refereeing decisions that will be debated for days, especially that second goal. In the end, quality prevailed. Raphinha was sharp, and Yamal gave a masterclass in personality, influencing all 3 key moments and showing that the weight of the number 10 is his fuel, not a burden. 1. Corriere dello Sport, Italy. Barça kicked off La Liga with a mix of controversy, talent, and narrative. The match will be remembered not only for the disputed second goal, but also for Yamal's dazzling display, playing like an established star at just 18. He was involved in every major offensive action, dribbled, passed, scored, and sent a clear message. This team can dominate even in adversity, especially with a duo like Yamal and Raphinha, stepping up when it matters. 1. The Guardian, England. What happened at Camp Nou was a match that captured the raw essence of Spanish football. Barça, technically superior, faced a combative Mallorca furious at permissive refereeing, especially the second goal, and saw 2 of their players sent off in the first half. But despite the tension, what stole the spotlight was Lamine Yamal's calmness and brilliance. Wearing the number 10 as if it's always been his, he created, led, and sealed the win with a goal that reinforced the idea. We're watching the rise of a global star. 1. Build. Germany. The Spanish champions didn't just win, they put on a spectacle of controversy, intensity, and talent. Mallorca started bravely and nearly equalized, but ended the game down to 9 men, furious with the ref. None of that, however, could outshine the dazzling performance of Lamine Yamal. The teenager, now donning the number 10, showed he's not just ready, he's already here. With decisive plays and a sensational strike in stoppage time, Barça and Europe have a new star to watch closely. 1. Ebola, Portugal. Barcelona entered the pitch under pressure to maintain last season's level, and they delivered, winning convincingly even in a heated, controversial environment. But beyond the scoreline and the debates, what stands out is Lamine Yamal's performance. At 18, wearing number 10 for the first time in this new campaign, he showed rare maturity, assisting, stirring up controversy, staying unfazed by provocation, and capping it off with a stunning goal. Raphinha, also decisive, proved that Barça is striking the perfect balance between youth and experience, and ready to fight for the title again. In my opinion, Barcelona kicked off La Liga on the right foot and made it clear they have the squad to strongly contend for another title. But more importantly, Lamine Yamal is already a reality. The 18-year-old not only took the number 10 shirt, but also stepped into the team's spotlight, making decisive plays with the maturity of a veteran. Raphinha also deserves praise. Beyond scoring, he showed grit and leadership, answering provocations by doing what matters, putting the ball in the net. Now I want to hear from you. What did you think of Barca's debut? Should Ferran Torres' goal have been disallowed? And more importantly, is Lamine Yamal already Barcelona's main player? Or does he still need time to fully establish himself? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to read and reply to everyone. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell. We'll be following every step of Barcelona this season and bringing you all the media reactions from across Europe. Thanks for watching.